Hey everyone, SW Nation here, and welcome back to a brand new ranking here in the channel. I would like to stop and take the time to rank all of my highly anticipated films of 2021. Now, obviously, I have more highly anticipated films, but I wanted to keep this list short. I wanted to limit it to 10 films here for you guys today. So yeah, I have 10 films here that I am going to rank for my highly anticipated films of 2021. Obviously, this list was supposed to come out earlier this year, but obviously delays were going to happen, so I wanted to delay this video. Please note that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My list is certainly not the right list. It is just my list, and you are free to comment down below your ranking of all of your highly anticipated 2021 films. Like, comment, and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into my ranking. Kicking off my list at number 10 for me has got to go to Space Jam 2: A New Legacy. I grew up on the first film, and for years there have been rumors about a new Space Jam film starring LeBron James and Bugs Bunny, respectfully. And now is actually finally confirmed and coming to light, really. I mean, I, for one, am curious about how this film is going to be similar / different and better than the first, hopefully. And maybe it'll have the same charm as well as the first one. But I wouldn't hold out too much hope, because the first one, you just can't recreate that magic of just seeing Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny in a movie together, which originally was just supposed to be an ad for sneakers. Coming in at number 9 for me has got to go to Tom and Jerry. Speaking of charm, the trailer that got showed us all of the charming, violent acts that the characters are known for. I am all here for the violent acts that these characters are doing, because I'm glad that they're 2D inside of this film. I'm glad that they didn't try to make them CGI animals or stuff like that. And hopefully they won't focus on the human characters as much, because I'm just ready to see this cat and this mouse just go at it in the violent way that I remember as a kid. Coming in at number 8 for me has got to go to The Eternals. Originally, this film was supposed to come out last year, but The Eternals is a movie that I'm only interested in because it's Marvel and because of the cast. The cast is just so diverse, and it makes me so interested to see what they have in store for the other cosmic world of the MCU. But I have no idea what this film is or what it's going to be about. Coming in at number 7 for me has got to go to The Suicide Squad. I'm not a big fan of the Suicide Squad movie that came out in 2016, but I wouldn't say that I hated it. I did like it a little bit because I did like the cast, I did like the characters, and I thought that, okay, these characters are actually pretty cool. Just the story itself was pretty flawed, but this just feels like a big course correction from what came before. James Gunn is the perfect fit for a Suicide Squad film. The movie just looks so wacky and fun, and it feels like an old-style 70s Vietnam War action movie, and I just am so interested in it. From that little sneak peek that they showed at DC Fandom, it looks so much fun, and it looks like the cast just had a blast. And the best part about this film is, it's rated R. Coming in at number 6 for me has got to go to Fast and Furious 9. I grew up on the franchise. My mom, she always loved to watch these movies. It was just so much fun watching them. I just love this franchise. I love the movies. I remember when Fast and Furious 8 came out. I remember when the trailer dropped. Everyone was just talking about it. These films are just so dumb, but the action and the characters themselves are just so captivating and entertaining. And the fact that Justice for Han is actually coming makes me even more excited. But this film was supposed to come out a year ago, and I still am kind of pretty disappointed by that. Kicking off my top 5 list has got to go to Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings. Like I always say, I grew up on Ninja Turtles, I grew up on Power Rangers, my favorite show of all time is Ninjago, so of course, I would be excited for a martial arts style ninja movie in the MCU. Like I mentioned before, the MCU is getting a lot more diverse, and I am all here for it, and I am loving what Shang-Chi is turning out to be. Also, I just can't wait to see the Mandarin, and I just can't wait to see more martial arts inside of the MCU. Coming in at number 4 for me has got to go to Black Widow. I honestly do not mind waiting for this film. Black Widow is a movie that feels more like a love letter to Scarlett Johansson than an actual just MCU film, because I mean, it is a prequel, so it doesn't really have that much consequence on the MCU, because we already know where Black Widow ends. This movie really doesn't have a big impact on the MCU as we know of, but as she was one of the best parts in Captain America Civil War, my second favorite MCU film, I am very excited to see her in her own spy espionage film and another spy espionage film in the MCU. Kicking off my top 3 list has got to go to Spider-Man 3. The cliffhanger at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, I'm just ready to see how that is going to be resolved, and hopefully it's going to be resolved in a great way. From all of the rumors and confirmed castings that we have got, this film looks like it's going to be a big, epic film inside of the Spider-Man Homecoming trilogy. And honestly, I kind of want to see Tom Holland Spider-Man do more neighborhood-friendly Spider-Man stuff. But I mean, if it's going to be this epic, I can't really say no, especially since the multiverse arc is flowing through WandaVision, Spider-Man 3, and Doctor Strange 2. I can't wait to see how they handle the next story for Spider-Man. My runner-up at number 2 has got to go to Zack Snyder's Justice League. I already know what I'm getting myself into with this film. I mean, it's going to be somewhat similar to the theatrical release, but better, but it's still going to be a very flawed film. But I mean, what I'm more excited about is how much more footage we are getting from Zack Snyder's vision. I mean, the theatrical version was only 1 second under 2 hours. It was 1 hour and 59 minutes and 59 seconds. This film is going to be 4 hours and marking as the longest comic book film of all time. And I, for one, love long comic book films, especially ones like this, and I just cannot wait to see this epic vision. But coming in at my number 1 has got to go to Godzilla vs. Kong. After that amazing trailer, you can check out our trailer reaction up above. I'm just hyped for Godzilla vs. Kong. I've never seen the Godzilla movie. I've never seen Kong Skull Island. I've never seen Godzilla King of the Monsters. I've never seen any of those movies. And I want to watch Godzilla vs. Kong. I mean, I'm more hyped for Godzilla vs. Kong more than ever. This film is definitely going to be dumb. But how can you not get excited about a film where Godzilla, the king of monsters, fight King Kong? And I just cannot wait to see a giant lizard versus a giant monkey, and they're just going at it, and only one will remain, and then they're just gonna fall. And I just cannot wait to see. I mean, obviously you're gonna predict how the movie is gonna go down. They're gonna fight, and then they gotta team up to defeat Mechagodzilla, and then one of them are gonna die at the end. I'm guessing Godzilla himself is gonna die, but I mean, hey, I don't know. And I just want them to fight to the death. Like, if Mechagodzilla is not in the film, I want them to fight to the death. I want to see Kong just kill Godzilla, rip him in half. I want to see Godzilla blow a nuclear blast through King Kong's chest. I want to see that. I want to see somebody die. What team are y'all repping? Put it in the comments. Hashtag Team Kong or hashtag Team Godzilla. I'm going hashtag Team Kong. Hashtag Team Kong is going to take that. This is why it's at number 1. Alright guys, that is it for the ranking. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion. My list was certainly not the right list. It was just my list, and you're free to comment down below your ranking of all of your highly anticipated 2021 films. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on WandaVision episodes as they come out, my Twitter is going to be up on the screen right now, so you guys can go over there to my Twitter, and the link is always in the description down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.